Hey guys, this is BFG, and this is 7 Days to Die. As you can see, here's my base, if I can get a good shot on it. And that's my little ramp that I use to get my bike back on top of the base, because that's where I park my bike. And then that little section there actually goes all the way down, which I'll show you later. Kind of goes all the way down underground. But right now we're going to get out here and do some farming. I'm going to turn this way. Here we got a supply crate. Go check it out, see what's in this sucker. So much easier having a mini bike. That running to get to a supply crate was a pain in the ass. Nice. Did I just get a gun in that supply crate? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Pretty nice one too. This is the only way to get engines right here. And that actually doesn't have any engines in it. It's possible that this one does. Yep. Check this other side out. I think that one's got one too. Nope. Nope, didn't get one on that either. I think I actually might break into this place to check it out to see if there's any food or anything. Cooler, empty fridge. These are always good to get. These little rocks here, they give you that iron, and that's good to find. The big rocks pretty much just give you stone, maybe a couple iron, but I think they just give you stone like those suckers up there. But those little rocks are the ones you want to try to find. Like this one right here. See how I just got 15. Another 15. Those are all iron right there. And so that's how you get back on. I just built a little ramp. I still got spikes down there, but the ramp jumps over the spikes obviously, so if any of the zombies crawl up that ramp, they cannot get to me because there's a double wide gap there of blocks, so they end up falling. Now's about the time you want to go down and start figuring out what you got on your run. Back here, got all the supplies. You got supplies, you got food, you got meds, you've got more supplies, you've got guns, supplies, guns. So in here you got all your parts and stuff. I think over here I got more parts, and actually in the actual ammo supply is where I've got my schematics that I've already read. Extra ones in case guys join me. They can read the schematics. So I've got all these different ones that you can basically read if you want. And then I've got down here guns, different guns. I got SMG, so I'm going to drop this SMG in there. Although that's a really nice one, 500. It's top notch. In here you can see I've got lots of aspirin, lots of bandages, a couple different splints, some alcohol, some what is that, some blood bags, and then over here I've got a shit ton of med packs and whatnot. So antibiotics are good to have, so if you can only eat rotten food, then you can eat it and you won't get sick. In here I've got tons of bottled water. As you can see down here, I just dipped this stuff in the lake and got murky water. So I'm going to have to go boil that murky water. But lots of bottled water in there. And then this one over here, it's got lots of food, canned food. Food is essential, water is essential, because you'll get dehydrated, you'll get hungry. So if I go in here and give you a look-see of what it is. You can see over there on the right, it says food 36%, water 54%. It'll let me know on my left-hand bottom corner down there when I am starting to get hungry and thirsty, and I need to eat and drink something. It'll let me know. So, but 35% food and 54% water is not bad. So you got to have that water and that food so you can, stay hydrated and stay full. So, and then if you come in this one here, I've got all my rock in here. I've got clay, got lots of engines. I'm going to drop another one in there so you can build bikes with that. But you got to break it down and get forged iron. You got to get forged steel. Helmets are good because it gives you spotlights when you're down here. So if I needed to, I could turn my spotlight on my helmet. That's kind of nice. So when I'm in a room that doesn't have these lights. See that glitching? I'm really not happy with the glitch. I wish they would have done something with that. Got lots of wood in here. Probably need more. This probably needs to be full of wood, to be honest with you. I need tons. Shit ton of wood, please. On you. The guns, I'm just not big on the guns. I'd rather have the crossbow, to be honest with you. So in here you've got the cabinets, which have all the stuff. You can get in here and pick out your equipment if you want. It's always good to have that stuff. Which I'm going to move this helmet here, right up there. So, and then this is where you, if you lay a bedroll down, if you die, you can spawn on your bedroll. You definitely want to do that. And then over here, I got to turn on my light for this. We are working on, we're going to plant here. So we're going to plant some seeds, and I'll be digging this all the way up, and then I'll be putting concrete beams in here. So it is what will happen is the rain will be able to fall in, but the zombies won't be able to get in because I'm going to cover this with concrete and then rebar. So they won't be able to fall in, but the rain will fall in, be able to water the plants. I'll be able to get sunlight, and then I'll be able to grow my own vegetables and whatnot. So that'll be kind of a good idea because I'll have to dig that all the way up. You'll see down the road in future videos. This is something I learned from somebody I was playing with. Basically, you put spikes down below, and then you dig this all the way up. And if you go in here and take a ladder, go all the way up, this goes all the way to the top. And then when you stand out there, here, I'll take you up there and show you. Goes all the way to the top. And then when I stand out here, I've got a little, I can walk around on here, and you can see the zombies can't get to me. If they come to me, they end up falling down and onto the spikes because I have it to where they sink in and fall into the spikes. Kind of a neat little thing. So it's kind of a cool little place where you can do some hunting if you want. You could go up there and learn how to use your crossbow. So that's right, you pick bottled water. Been a while since I played it. You choose how many. You got 6 murky waters you want to turn into bottled water. And then I hit cook. It takes the murky water, puts it in here. It's going to turn it into bottled water. And in here, I'm going to grab this meat, which I actually need to get a fridge for because I need to be putting this meat in a fridge because otherwise it's going to spoil. So I definitely need to be doing that. You can see my, over there in the percentage in the bottom left hand corner, you're going to see my food percentage is going to go up because I'm eating. Probably just eat here until it gets me all the way up to 100. See how it's got a nose right there, and then the nose disappears when I got my last piece of meat? That's because the meat smells, so it's letting you know that the zombies can smell you. This is where you do your foraging. You're going to put wood in here just like as usual. I've got all the pieces here so I can make anything as long as I've got the parts to make it. Because you need these are tools you need to be able to put these in here to make certain things. So I could pretty much make anything. I can make brick. As long as I have the stuff to make it, I can make it, which is kind of nice. That's how you do your forging and your smelting and stuff. You got to build these things up. My goal is to have about 3 or 4 of those guys right there. This is the workbench to where you can upgrade your guns and whatnot, upgrade your certain amples, and I think you use this also to build a bike, part or something. Can't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this, so yeah, you're kind of looking at the downstairs here. About 5 or 6 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock, it becomes daytime again, and I'll head back out and do some more farming. But this is the gist. You basically got a room full of all your supplies in here. And these are all locked, by the way. I can hit them up because I put in the code. But it's for if you're online. All my vault doors are locked as well. That way nobody can get into it. It's harder for them to get in. They got to go through, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 vaulted hatches or doors just to get down into here. Let's go check it out. There they are. As you can see here, I need to beef that back up, so it takes a little bit of iron. So you can see when they have cracks in them, they've been used. So you always want to go through and just make sure that all these are 100%. That way when guys fall down on them, they're 100%. I got all these are wood spikes, and I'm 100% on the iron on them. That's what I do. I just kind of go through and make sure all of them are 100%. Yeah, so anyways, guys, that's all for today. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the like button. That'd be great. And there's more to come. Like I said, I'm just in my previous videos, just getting started. So, yeah, pass me around. BFG. Thanks, guys. I'm out.